Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Happy Ash Wednesday today. Happy Ramadan today. And today in history, 1885, Mark Twain published Huckleberry Finn. It was his best-selling and his all-time greatest hit. And he had a lot of them. But Huckleberry Finn. By the way, got a lot of grief because of his use of the language, the N-word, etc., etc., etc. Banned from certain schools at a time or two. But Huckleberry Finn, an amazing story. Air Force One. It's going to be new dark navy blue, red, white, and gold. I get the red, white, and blue, but does it have to have gold too? President Trump is behind the design. This design apparently goes all the way back to Kennedy. I don't like it. It looks like Ole Miss colors. RFK Jr. pointed out that the FDA has always allowed American companies to put in chemicals that nobody knew what the hell they were. 4,000 to 10,000 ingredients. Europeans have 400 ingredients. What does that tell you? Ultra-processed food. I tell you right now, Bobby Kennedy is changing the world. What a Department of Human Resource gem he's been. A Department of Health. Trump, Texas endorsements. He endorsed every Republican running for Congress except Dan Crenshaw. Left out, and he's in a battle. I wonder if that'll change. Also, he's not endorsed yet in the Senate race. Lots of data seems to support Nick Corrin gives him the best chance to hold the Senate seat. I think the A.G. Paxton guy, it was the Trump man, but I'm telling you, Trump doesn't give a dang about all that. He wants to win. That's a fact. Loyalty is important, but winning is what matters to Trump. Minnesota Democrats can't make it up. They want the federal government to pay them the $18 billion that they lost on all the Somalian fraud. That's the way it works. That big infrastructure bill back under Joe Biden bailed out New York, Chicago, California, the big cities. That's how they function. They run it up, federal taxpayers bail it out. North Carolina has 73,000 no ID voters on the rolls. Incredible. Trump gave a salute to Jesse Jackson, took a shot at Barack Obama because Barack Obama and Jesse didn't get along. Why? Barack Obama disrespected old Jesse. Newsom blames the red states for depression and crime increases. This guy is just shameless. God, I cannot stand him. Cannot stand him. Savannah, a Georgia school teacher, Dr. Linda Davis, was killed by an illegal Guatemalan driver fleeing from ICE. U-turn on a red light, less than a half mile from school, had a deportation order. Unfreaking believable. Sad. I'd like to be her family. Oh, she's black too, for all you liberal Dems out there. Elon says he believes in Jesus Christ. Just wanted to let you know. Mondami says that New York has to increase taxes on corporations and rich people, or he's going to have to increase property taxes, or, his word, raid the pension fund. Also, all the snow's melted away and New Yorkers have woke up to poop everywhere. Human poop. Dog poop. Roberto, this guy makes me so sick. He said you shouldn't point out trans women are really more men or they will go berserk. How uncomfortable is that to just people to see that, especially kids? It's like in our face. Throw it in our face. You know, you shall like this. You shall accept this. Keith Ellison, Jim Jordan says, yes, he did take cash to leave alone the Somalian fraud. He's a gangster. The Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, he needs to be indicted by a federal grand jury. Noam and Lewandowski have been rumored to have an affair forever. A reporter asked Trump. Trump said he didn't know, but he'll find out. I guarantee you, Trump already knows. I don't know what the answer is, but Trump knows. Speaking of Trump, Trump's bragging about the income tax, all the 20% more increase people are going to get back their tax. And he says, remember that it's your great, wonderful president did this. The way these truths crack me up the way he talks. He's a salesman for himself. If you're not for yourself, who is, right? World news, AOC continues to face criticism for her Munich speeches, her word salary, her comment about Taiwan. I mean, she's just awful. She's not ready for prime time. 100,000 visas have been revoked by the State Department. Good. Pop culture, Shia LaBeouf. I thought he got his act together. He got the hell beat out of him down in New Orleans, smarting off to some people, and they warned him. I thought he was clean. I guess not. Ethan Hawke, when asked about politics, says a bunch of jet-lagged drunk artists are not reliable sources. Good for Ethan Hawke. I like him. Always have liked him. Wild, a NASA planetary defense officer, says she stays awake at night thinking of the 15,000 mid-size undetected asteroids that could hit us. Dang. Now I'm not going to be able to sleep. Stephen Colbert is mad at CBS for scrapping a Democratic Senate candidate, James Tirico Aaron, but they said, hey, it's an FCC equal time qualification. How big of a crybaby and wuss is Stephen Colbert? He went from acting like he was Mr. Badass to little crybaby Stephen. Buffalo Wild Wings won a lawsuit. Somebody sued them saying their boneless chicken wings are really just nuggets. Oh, God. Sports Without Boundaries, one story. Tony Clark, pictured here, resigned from the Major League Baseball Players Association. He was messing around with his sister-in-law. Shakespeare saw the day, do not be a moldy, flap-eared clod. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.